family scenes, the Christmas scenes and stuff like that. Very famous painter in America. What was his name?
No idea.
Yeah, he always does the chubby faced people and stuff like that, all sitting around family with bows and, you know, what's the name? He does all those. He's a very
Rockman.
Yeah, I think so.
Norman Rockwell.
Norman.
Sorry.
Oh, okay. Anyway, that's how I see it. Okay, so you were talking about the Australian smelling of a certain kind of smell.
Mm-hmm.
And what was it? A combination of
butter and sawdust and beef.
Butter, sawdust.
Oh,
not
dairy
beef,
products.
Dairy products, and what was the other one?
Blood and sawdust.
Blood and sawdust. Like the old
butcher shop.
The old butcher shop. Yeah, that's right. And you'd go into the old butcher shop, and they'd always be so cheerful. Like, it was like hell. You'd have like all these big chunks of meat at the back, sawdust, you know, with blood in it and stuff like that. Great big chopping blocks, you know, these great big chopping blocks. And they'd all be in white, crisp white, no hair, usually no hair whatsoever, and those black and white striped things. And they'd be cheerful as anything. Hi, Mrs. Nicol, how are you? What do you want today? You know? And Mrs. Nicol would have like white gloves, a hat, you know, clean and starched as anything like that. A whole bunch of kids, you know, running around, you know, like that. And she'd always be like herding them away from the cleaver, you know, and he'd be like, hello, how are you? And a big cleaver in his hand, he'd go chop, 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 chop like this, and then wrap it up in white paper. It was like white paper, wasn't it? That's right, neat. So you'd go from this chaotic, horrible red flesh, you know, all chopped up, and then it'd come up in this really neat little white package, and she'd pick it up in her gloved hand and take it out. And I'd be always like going, what a nightmare. And the smell. It actually was interesting because everything visually was okay. You know, okay, you had all these hanging corpses in the background, but in the foreground it was all very clean and everything like that and cheerful and stuff like that. But the smell, it was like a film where everything looks nice, but you know there's this dread, this demon in the background.
It's like a David Lynch movie, isn't it?
Something. Yeah, well, just like that.
Yeah,
just
with
like
the blue and pink fluorescent lights. I don't know what kind. I can't remember
like
exact
a normal,
colour, yeah.
but it is. It's like a Norman Rockwell kind of fantasy. You know, there's this dust, with a sort of backdrop of murder and you know. Anyway.
Very strange.
Very funny.
Any more stories?
No, not yet.